Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast. As always, Nick Strom, Kevin Soyan, Andy Simo. Welcome to 2025. Happy New Year to everyone. We are certainly thankful that it's a new year. It was a tough stretch towards the end. Thank God we got a couple hits before the new year, but yesterday started out not so great. A lot of college football on. Well, I guess there's only two games, but we went with all the games, and one of them didn't go as planned. So I'll let Kevin recap yesterday's picks first of the new year.
Yeah, safe to say it did not go as planned that game. For many bettors, I think Oregon was the public favorite there. So just got absolutely mollywopped. Ohio State put up 41 on them. They were down like 35 at one point. 41-21 final there. Real rough for Oregon. Bad luck for them. And yeah, Andy had Georgia. That's getting pushed to today. It would still be in the parlay if we were live. Doesn't matter though. I had the Texas Arizona State over 50.5. Very fun one. This was absolutely dead in the first half with the 17-3 first half there, and a slow third quarter. There was 5 points in the third quarter, and then the fourth quarter went nuts, got us to overtime, and then overtime pushed it over. So that was an exciting hit. Ended up being 70 points in that game with overtime. So there we go. 0-for-1 to start it. And let's just not dig a hole like we typically do.
Yeah, right. All right. Yeah, first of the month, whatever, we hit the first leg, we were feeling good into the second game, and I think literally the first 5 minutes of that game, we were like, this has absolutely no shot. It was a beatdown of all beatdowns.
Oregon's defense, not good.
Yeah. I saw in the first half, Ohio State had like 4 drives of 3 or less plays and scored on all of them. Like, just insane. So, what are you going to do? On to today, obviously, we still have my Georgia plus 2.5 pick outstanding, but we have more action on that game, funny enough. So let's get into the picks. Kevin, why don't you start it with our release slate?
Yeah, looking forward to here. We got a 3:00 start. I'm going under in this game. We're going under 47.5. This game is two pretty solid defenses, one really elite defense in Notre Dame. Georgia's got a solid defense. Then you have some not so great quarterbacks that throw in the ball. Carson Beck's hurt, so we have Gunnar Stockton. Gunner's a great quarterback name in the SEC, but Gunnar Stockton, sophomore, getting the start for Georgia. We haven't seen much of him, but he's going to be a game manager. He's going to be, serviceable. They're not going to be having him throwing deep balls, that's for sure. If he was any good, I think they would have started him over Carson Beck, who truly was doing pretty bad this year. Notre Dame with Riley Leonard, he can't really throw the ball downfield. They have a great run game. That's what they're going to be looking to do, and they should be chewing a lot of clock there. Notre Dame passing defense is really good. They only allow 162 yards per game. Their rushing defense only allows 4 yards per game, and they only allow 13.8 points per game as a team this year. So just a really good defense in Notre Dame. Georgia defense not great, not ranked as highly, but still decent. Just don't think either offense should be going crazy today. Obviously, we have a pretty low number here, but I like getting at 47.5.
It's going to be a lot of running, a lot of ticks off the clock.
Yeah, they both play pretty similar. And Georgia hasn't been great at rushing the ball either this year. So the more I looked at this game for the under, the more I like Notre Dame in this game on the side. But
yeah, for sure. All right, Stroud, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm going to the NBA. Still hate the NBA. Maybe it'll turn in the new year, but I'm going 76ers plus 4.5 at Golden State. I'm really banking on Joel Embiid playing tonight. He did not play yesterday for rest reasons. I think he's going to be in tonight. In December, when Embiid played, the 76ers were 6-1 straight up. I will say it was against some pretty bad teams, but the Warriors have really been struggling as well. 3-7 in their last 10, and Steph Curry is questionable tonight with a thumb sprain. So Joel Embiid plays, and if Steph Curry does not play, I really love the 76ers here. A lot of what-ifs here.
He got ruled out 3 hours ago.
Who? Curry?
Embiid.
No. He's still a game time decision. Don't tell me that.
No, he's been ruled out.
Don't. If you're looking at ESPN's wrong.
I am, but it's 3 hours ago he's ruled out.
No, don't tell me that.
Jesus Christ.
No, he's still game time decision.
Okay, strong.
He was ruled out for Wednesday's game against the Kings due to rest, which was yesterday.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I thought today was Wednesday. My
I
days
saw
of the
that
week
too.
are so messed up.
And he was listed as out on ESPN, and I looked at it. I'm like, that was for yesterday's game. Another thing to look out for ESPN's app, terrible app. If you look at their last 5 games, it doesn't count the last game they played. So you got to look and make sure you got. It's a terrible
That's
app.
insane. They can't figure it out. Yeah, we'll have the producers edit that out.
Well, if Embiid plays, I really like it. I mean, Golden State.
And when he does play, he's been playing pretty good too. His last 3, he's put up like 30 plus. So,
what about Draymond Green? I thought he was game time decision too.
Also game time decision, but he's irrelevant.
Solid player. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer. So, all right. Last leg. I'm going to hockey. I'm going Ducks, Jets under 6.5 goals. 2 great goaltending matchups here. The Ducks, Dostal for the Ducks has been great, 2.72 goals against. 10-10 record for the Ducks is actually pretty solid because they're not a team. They're giving up 3.06 goals a game, and the Jets themselves under 2.5 goals a game, just absolutely fantastic. Hellebuck has just been amazing for them, only giving up 2 goals a game. Also, the Ducks, they can't score. They're averaging 2.47 goals a game, one of the lowest marks in the league. And then overall in the season, the Ducks, they're 22, 10, and 3 to the under, and the Jets themselves 20, 16, and 3 to the under. So 2 big under teams. And actually, I see this game just being completely one-sided. The Jets are one of the best teams in the NHL. The Ducks are one of the worst. I think this is just going to be played in the Duck zone the entire time, just like pretty much every game for them has been. I don't see them putting up the Ducks themselves more than 2 goals. I think it'd be hard for them to get 1. So as long as Winnipeg doesn't put up 6 or 7 goals, this should go under no problem, I think.
Needed to get red hot in hockey. That'd be huge.
Yep. We got nothing to add there, but yeah, I agree with Kevin. Get hot.
We're in the new season. We're in the new year.
You know, football's starting to wind down a little bit. We can start focusing on these weekday NHL, NBA games. It's tough when you got Thursday night football, you got Saturday football, you got a lot of football. So
that's the thing, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I think we're all the same. Of just like we're not focused on the sport yet. Like I'm not dialed on NBA at all yet. I'm not watching games that much. There's so much football on the way they do the football schedules now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Charles Barkley said they should start the NBA Christmas Day. He's like, NFL takes over weekends. Nobody's watching NBA. So I agree with that. Yeah. Just wait till Christmas Day.
I like that. We just need 2023, 2024 hockey Andy back. What is it, like 60-something%?
We'll see. I hope so. We do need to get it back. We need to dial it in, especially we're midway through the season. So, all right. So to recap our picks, we have the Notre Dame Georgia game under 47.5 at -149, Ducks Jets under 6.5 at -150, and then 76ers with Joel Embiid hopefully +4.5 -140 comes out to +377 for today's parlay. Couple unders and a dog. What could go wrong?
Let's stay hot, huh? I would say we're borderline hot right now.
We're borderline hot.
Yeah, I think so.
2-2 in our last 4. That's pretty good in parlay gambling. So, all right.
Got to keep it going.
Let's win in the new year.